guys, it's me, my face, and subtle, subtle, natural roots. Yes, I am back to being me, my delightful and glorious hairdresser who has been out having surgery. How dare she? Had to go 6 weeks without getting my roots done. I actually bought a marker. I was markering in my roots every day. This is no way to live. Take it from me. I have not yet decided if I'm going to throw in what I think are the 2 clips from this week ahead of this video. If not, I didn't stitch this week. I didn't do anything until Friday night and Saturday morning. And maybe rather than even put those clips in, I will just do like the other kids do and just show you what I've done. If I'm feeling it, there might be a picture of some sort of the last time, or it'll be the last time you saw it, which I don't know when that will be. Why am I over explaining this? Just show them. I'm going to cut that out because I just hit myself in the face with my own project. Right. This is where I'm at now, and let me center here a bit. I made a spot-on comment about having half a horse done, and there was a whole Godfather reference, and I'm sorry, you probably won't get to see it because whatever. But I actually, kicked it into gear a bit and got that horse done. I think probably in the last, I don't know, not even 12 hours, I put, yes. Math. Okay, let's say 16 hours. I've put at least 6 hours into this project. So either that's really, really impressive or not. You decide. I think I'm back enjoying this this pattern. It's tough to say if it's the pattern or it's me. Obviously, lately, I'm not enjoying much of anything. Things are just, every day is a different day. Every day is a new level of hell. All right, no melodrama. This is the internet. This is the place for melodrama. But yes, I definitely think that I am back to enjoying my Hawk Run Hollow experience. I'm excited to get this block done, though. I want to get it done. I want to get through it. I want to move on to the next block. I still want to go back to Wicked Christmas, for God's sakes, but I feel like there's a lot of counting. There's a lot of white. There's a lot of whining. I mean, obviously, I don't film the whining for you guys to hear, but I do. I stand there in front of that thing, and I'm just like, no. Don't even think that one of those faces is going to be my thumbnail, because that ain't happening. So on a similar note to kind of being bored with my 3 whips, and last week having actually finished the small that I started and finished in the same week, I dyed some fabric. Okay, this first piece I'm going to show you just because you're going to laugh. Do you remember at least a year ago when I went to the Salvation Army and I brought home like 3 tubes of Ada, and one of them was this nasty butter yellow, and I'm like, no problem, we'll just knock the yellow out of that. Coffee tea dye it. I have coffee tea dyed this thing 147 times. I'm not making that up. 147 times. I'm totally making that up. It's been like 4, but I think this is number 5, and it is still so yellow. It's so yellow. I should give it away. You go sit over there for a minute. I'm going to talk about the other fabric now. So my feeling was that I am in the mood to do something 1/1. I don't know why. I don't know how you get in the mood for that sort of thing. It's kind of like being in the mood for rusty nails in your cereal. And yet here I am. So I had some, I still have it, it's in my hand, 28 count MGC, maybe Charles Craft, maybe it's an even weave. No, it's Monaco, which is an even weave. Focus! Either way, I had it, and a coffee tea dyed it, and I baked it. I did not baste it because I honestly don't know what the basting is for. But yeah, this thing came out. Yeah, that lighting is no lie, people. That is a damn dirty piece of fabric. This thing is prim in ways Suzette ain't thought of yet. That's how prim this is. Love it. Very excited. Now I just need to figure out a pattern. So tonight I'm going to go through my PDFs from when I had a subscription to Just Cross Stitch, but I also have a subscription to the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine now. So if anybody knows of a really cute pattern that might look good in a 1/1, I'm actually thinking there's a Barbara Anna. I know there's more than one Barbara Anna, but there is, I think it's a mouse riding, no, it's a witch riding a mouse. A mouse riding a witch would be weird. That may be really cute 1/1, or may induce some sort of blind rage thing. I don't know yet. I have to think it through. But if you have any suggestions, or freebies on, legit freebies on people's sites that I could go look at, I would appreciate it. And actually, I did one more piece of fabric. I had some 18 count Aida, just the stuff in the tube. And, the pot of water that I make, or the pot of coffee that I make to do the dyeing, there's so much of it that it seems ridiculous to only do 1 or 2 pieces of fabric. I actually didn't have enough undyed fabric other than the mystery linen, which I wasn't going to go dragging out. So I figured I would just redo this. Not redo. It's the first time I'm doing it. But the baking sheet that I put it on has these little... I'll put in a picture if I can fit... But you can see where it's scorched. I should get my face out of here. Oh, look, everybody's rejoicing. My face is out of there. But yeah, you can see where all the little, I kind of like it. It's like somebody drove over it or something. I don't know. So now that I have such nice fabric, I need to find something to stitch on it. Ooh. The 18 count Aida might be nice with the Prairie Schooler on it. I'm gonna have to think about that. So if you watched last week's video, you'll know that I'm still dealing with the things. Be vague. And so really I haven't been much in the mood for stitching or much of anything other than just sort of blindly clicking the button on the next YouTube video and not retaining any of the information that I'm getting. Anyhow. So I thought what I would go back to, maybe to keep me somewhat engaged with the rest of the world, is go back to doing a couple of giveaways. With the caveat that my life is a little... So, I mean, these are going to go out. They're going to go out. I'm going to mail them, but maybe not tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I mean the day after, whenever I say to really... I'm off the rails already. Guys, I'll get them out. I will. I will. They're free! Free! It's fine. I think it's probably due to put up a new set of rules. So I'm going to do that now. All right, the rules have been read. We're ready to go. This is... I don't even know where this is from, but it says April 1997, which can't possibly be... Oh, cool. There's 2 here. I think I only have the picture for one of them, but that's okay. This is like a little banner, let's call it, for March, but I also have the pattern for April. I'll hold that. So April... Looks like it's got a basket with birds April showers, bring May flowers. If you're into that sort of thing. And then March, well, seriously, like I'm new at this. March you saw. So let's say if you would like these, I would like to stitch the months. I would like to stitch the months. This is actually one that I thought I gave away. And if I did and I never sent it to you, I'm sorry. I would like to know that I did that to you, but I'm going to, I don't think I did. I think I kept very close track. This just seems really familiar. Maybe it's the second time. The name of the series is Regal Rocking Horses. This is just the one horse. Glare. There we go. This kind of yellow colorway. Let's see if it says. This appears to be Dancer. They're not named for reindeer. This just happens to be named Dancer. Pattern looks good. There's no writing on it. I think I've been fairly, it is stapled. If you've got a thing about that, I can take the staple out, I guess. But yeah, otherwise that's in good condition. So how about I would like to stitch the rocking horse. Okay, I've already finished the video and said goodbye to everybody and realized that the thing that I talked about doing like 5 minutes ago, I forgot about. It's the yellow fabric. We have to get rid of the yellow fabric because I've coffee de-dyed it 1,000 times. Not 1,000. Somebody's going to want this thing. So if you would like the yellowish, tannish, beigeish, I think it started out as 14 count Aida, maybe 16. It seems to have shrunk up some, so it's probably between like a 16 and an 18, which according to all of my education would be a 17 count piece of fabric. If you would like this delightful piece of yellow fabric, which is this big, measuring, if I think to do it, I will. Just say, I would like the yellow Aida. I will now return you to the video flow. About it for this week. I'd apologize for the short video, but I mean, what am I gonna do otherwise? Like just pad it? I mean, the video is as long as it is. It is no longer than it needs to be, let's hope. And on better stitching weeks, there'll be better stitching videos, and on not stitching weeks, there will be not quite so much stitching videos. That's just math. So I guess as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, for your likes and your dislikes, and for your comments, which I know I am tragically behind on. But because we have a contest running, I'm going to be going through them all and paying attention and maybe even responding, or at the very least reading and putting the little heart thing on there. Because that's one thing that I do. I don't put the heart there until I've read it. And I try to, it would be very easy for me to just acknowledge it without reading it. So at least you know that if that little heart is there, I read it and acknowledged it. And hopefully that is something. That's what I can do for you this week. Hopefully next week, I'm in a better place. Have a great week, everyone. Talk to you soon.